What's your plan if you're forced to retire at 50? I'm Eric Courage, the founder and wealth strategist at Margin, specializing in working with executives. And my question for you today is, could you retire at 50? Artificial intelligence, globalization, and industry consolidation, these are accelerating layoffs or exit packages into three main paths you may face in your 50s. 1, earlier financial independence. 2, executives becoming entrepreneurs. And 3, entrepreneurs surprisingly becoming executives. Why does this matter? According to ProPublica and Urban Institute, 50% of all workers over the age of 50 may be forced into early retirement. And only 1 out of 10 will make it back to their prior compensation levels if they go back to the workforce at all. Job loss is accelerating as more oligopolies and monopolies are forming in every industry. The Myth of Capitalism is a great book highlighting these trends. Larger backed private equity firms are buying all these smaller companies and aggregating them or rolling them up. Are you seeing this in the industries that you work in? Is artificial intelligence going to increase this trend even further? What about globalization? And if so, what does that mean for you? How could you prepare yourself for one of these earlier retirement outcomes? Because the truth is, these outcomes cause more complex planning situations. What I always tell my clients is execute on purpose. In early retirement, there are 3 paths that could happen to you. The first one is forced early retirement. What do I do if I'm laid off or take a package? There's severance, vesting of your restricted stock units, or other equity compensation. Deferred compensation, how does that affect you on your taxes? Then there's healthcare, vacation homes, moving. What about downsizing or selling another property? What about moving to a lower cost of living state or country? And the most simple of all, how much of this portfolio can I use for my everyday living expenses without running out of money? There are 2 other paths. What if you don't want to retire? In your 50s, maybe even if you have the means, maybe you don't want to stop working. Some of you are managing thousands of employees, huge departments. You're a part of or close to the C-suites. You're on the earnings calls. Your decisions matter. Your life has this tempo to it. Laying on a beach all day, watching TV, scrolling through social media could feel like a death sentence. So what do you do then? So this is the second path. Executives don't want to do that, so they become entrepreneurs. In addition to the questions we brought up before, you have a whole new identity, and some newer questions might be racing through your head. How much can you spend on a new business? What if the business performs less than optimal or closes? Maybe you want to consult and you'll be paid with 1099 income. Do you want to elect as an S-Corp? And what are the drawbacks and benefits to that? What about purchasing a franchise? What about buying or selling rentals? What about a whole new career? How could that work? The third path is the least discussed, but we see it happening more and more with all this consolidation. Entrepreneurs are becoming executives. When your company is acquired or you merge, now they want to keep you on as an executive on their team for the next 18 months to 3 years or longer. In this case, you face all the same questions that we brought up in paths 1 and 2. You'll also face a huge influx of cash and a compressed runway where you'll have to start making some smart decisions. You'll need to look at the technical aspects of the sale of your company. How are the payments structured? Is it an asset purchase, a stock purchase? What are the capital gains? Is there goodwill involved? Plus, there may be deferred compensation, equity in your new venture, and plenty of other factors that could impact your ending number with this acquisition. You'll also face a loss of independence, new roles or responsibilities, and a new cultural regime that you'll be navigating. And finally, in this third path, you may need insurance to take care of others. Maybe there's another business that you want to start, or you want to shake things up in your life and just do something different. These are the 3 main paths that executives will face more and more as artificial intelligence, globalization, and consolidation accelerate. If you're worried about early retirement or facing early retirement now, we'd love to help you. Let's help you execute on purpose and navigate one of these main 3 paths: early financial independence, executives becoming entrepreneurs, or entrepreneurs becoming executives. Thanks so much for watching.